Hello, welcome back to the pod. Today is day 10 or 11, depending on how you want to qualify what constitutes a day of the NBA playoffs. They didn't play a game after the game of the Grizzlies Portland game playoff. So technically it's day 10, but it's day 11 of the NBA playoff. Whatever. This is kind of stupid. I'm wasting time. Whatever. We're just gonna get into it. All right, that was a weird intro, but you know what? We're gonna roll with it. Um. So, um, Today there were some basketball games, so there were only two today. There was really that entertaining. Jazz Nuggets. Nuggets came back in the fourth quarter, which was kind of nice. I'm getting ahead of myself, but whatever. Yeah, but the Nuggets game was pretty much a little bit like Jazz seemed like they had control of the game, control of the series because they would have won if they won today. They would have uh, won the series and moved on to the next round. Um, they did not move on. Obviously, they lost. A couple stats before I get into my notes. Donovan Mitchell at 30 continues to be strong in this series. He had 42 last game, and he had 30 tonight. Uh, Jamal Murray again, considerably again he does this again. He puts up 40, or at least I think he had 40 last night or 2 games ago, or the game before this one. He had 42 points tonight on 65% shooting. And it was pretty nice. Jokic, despite his small start at the beginning in the first, or no, he didn't score after the first quarter, until I think it was. I've been writing my notes. It's like middle of the third quarter, something like 6:36 on the clock or something like that. He only scored 2 points in the second quarter. In the third, so basically, he scored 2 points in the second quarter, and until 6:30 of the third. So he kind of struggled this whole game. Clarkson continues his hot streak of good games. He's become a really reliable player from. If he in Cleveland, all he had to do was he had to do a lot of things, but here he just has to score, just to get buckets and play somewhat good defense, and make shots. He doesn't have to create that much, but he does come creating sometimes. But just he has to hit open shots and run around the paint or run around the spot, get to his spots, and just make shots. It's not really that. It's hard, but it's a little easier than what he did in Cleveland, which was kind of had to create a lot. He had to create sometimes playmaking options. Gobert really kind of dominated Jokic today, as he didn't have a lot of points besides his good first quarter and his I guess he did it okay. He had 8 points at the end of the game. The Jazz kind of blew this one. I'm being honest. This really felt like their game to win. I'm not gonna say they're gonna lose the series because they lost this game because they have a 3-1 lead. Now they have a 3-2 lead, but they'll probably win the series. But yeah, they definitely a real blow of morale. They blew this one game. They blew this away. They had the lead late in the game and they just kind of blew it, or not late in the game, 7 minutes left, and they just kind of blew it. Yeah, that's really it. Also, Murray had 33 of his 42 points in the second half. The next game was the Clippers Mavericks. This one was a blowout by the Clippers. Clippers are just too dominant. They came out strong, especially after getting they got really attacked on social media after the loss, it was pretty good. It's pretty good to see them come back and play strong. Paul George at 35. One thing they did smart today was they had him take shots early in the first quarter. They specifically made plays for him during this game, which I thought was really important because especially come off, you got to make sure he has opportunities to score. So they made a lot of plays for him, which is pretty nice. He had 35. Kawhi had 32, which is pretty nice. Harold at 19. Kristaps did not play today. It wouldn't have been that much. It would have been. They would have had some factor. But they wouldn't have won this game, and the Clippers just had this one. The Clippers shot amazing from 3. They shot something like. Hold on, it was something amazing. They shot 62% from 3, which is pretty nice. 60% from 3. That's like a regular field going shooting performance for some bad teams, but that's really good if you're 62%, 0.9 from 3. Yeah, that's really it. This one kind of was a blowout after the first quarter, or during the first quarter. Yeah. That's all I got today. I was gonna come up with an Eastern Conference preview today, but I did not. I wanted to wait until what looks like it's gonna be the end of the Bucks Magic series, which Bucks are probably gonna win that series. I mean, they kind of control that series, and Aaron Gordon's out, which is because they can't really make. I mean, the Magic don't really make adjustments. They play hard, which is kind of nice to see, but I mean, they can make adjustments, but they can't really make the adjustments to win because the they don't have the talent. Straight up, Giannis is just too good. So I mean, I'll come up with a preview soon. And yeah, that's really it. Okay.